Once upon a time, in a cozy little house nestled at the edge of a bustling town, there lived a curious young boy named Tommy. Tommy was full of energy and always eager to explore the world around him. His mother, Mrs. Thompson, cherished him dearly despite his mischievous tendencies. One sunny afternoon, while Mrs. Thompson was busy attending to her garden, Tommy found himself alone in the living room. His eyes fell upon a beautiful vase displayed on the mantelpiece. It was an exquisite piece, handed down through generations, gleaming in the sunlight that streamed through the windows. Curiosity getting the better of him, Tommy reached out to touch the delicate vase. As he grasped it, a sudden gust of wind swept through the room, causing him to stumble. With a gasp, Tommy watched in horror as the vase slipped from his grasp, tumbling to the ground with a resounding crash. The sound echoed through the house, and Mrs. Thompson rushed in, her eyes widening in shock at the sight of her precious vase shattered into pieces on the floor. Tommy's heart sank as he realized the magnitude of what he had done. Tears welled up in his eyes as he stuttered out an apology. "I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to break it." Mrs. Thompson knelt beside him, her expression softened with understanding. "It's okay, Tommy," she said gently, wrapping her arms around him. "Accidents happen. What's important is that you're safe." Together, they carefully gathered the fragments of the vase, salvaging what they could. As they worked side by side, a sense of remorse weighed heavily on Tommy's shoulders. He vowed to be more careful in the future and to cherish the things that were dear to his family. In the days that followed, Tommy made it his mission to make it up to his mother. He helped her with chores around the house, picked flowers for her from the garden, and even saved up his allowance to buy her a new vase. Though the broken vase could never be replaced, it became a reminder for Tommy to appreciate the beauty in the world around him and to handle precious things with care. And as he grew older, he carried the lessons he learned from that fateful day with him, cherishing the bond he shared with his mother above all else. 1. Where did Tommy live? A. In a big city. B. In a cozy little house at the edge of a bustling town. C. In a mansion. D. In a remote village. Two. What was Tommy's mother's name? A. Mrs. Johnson. B. Mrs. Thompson. C. Mrs. Smith. D. Mrs. Davis. Three. What did Tommy find himself alone with one sunny afternoon? A. His toys. B. The family dog. C. A beautiful vase. D. A painting. Four. What happened to the vase while Tommy was alone in the living room? A. It disappeared. B. It fell off the mantelpiece. C. It started glowing. D. It turned into a bird. 5. How did Mrs. Thompson react when she saw the broken vase? A. She laughed. B. She cried. C. She screamed. D. Her eyes widened in shock.